live and on your side. This is WSAV News 3 today at 6.
Good morning, everyone. It is finally Friday, May 29th. I'm Kim Gusby.
And I'm Ben Katko. Thanks for joining us on News 3 today.
WSAV is your local election headquarters. With South Carolina's primary election now less than 2 weeks away, some of the Republican candidates running for the state's first congressional district took to the stage for their final debate before Election Day. 5 of the 10 candidates went head-to-head as they shared their stance on key issues such as inflation and affordable housing and how they would tackle those problems if elected to Congress. Those in attendance called the Lowcountry home. Candidates say the issues impacting the area would stay top of mind if they are elected.
We got to look at every item of spending, not just fraud, waste, and abuse, which is number one.
We have to get rid of institutional investors in real estate in the United States.
We all feel it. It's the #1 topic we get on the campaign trail is infrastructure challenges. And in that, we're talking about housing affordability, the deterioration of our roads and bridges.
Each candidate also had a moment to highlight the work they've done so far.
I said for 6 years I would get workforce housing. I have 140 units being built right near my house, all for workforce housing.
Talk about throwing shade at what the lack of results. Thank you for the SCDOT reform bill that we got across the finish line. Thank you for the energy ad hoc. We now have an energy independent results done.
Thursday's debate was hosted by the Coastal Conservative Alliance. WSAV's Andrew Davis was one of the panelists. Early voting is now underway with Election Day set for June 9th.
The Georgia runoff election is quickly approaching, and one candidate looking to be the Republican nominee for U.S. Senate met voters Thursday in Claxton. Derek Dooley is one of 2 vying for the Republican nomination and the chance to face off against Senator Jon Ossoff in November. One of his biggest supporters is Georgia Governor Brian Kemp. A key part of Dooley's message was his Georgia First contract, a list of 5 promises centered around being loyal to his constituents and not becoming a career politician, something he hopes can win over Evans County, which was carried by Buddy Carter earlier this month.
We need some new leadership up in Washington, D.C. Congress is not working for the people the way it used to, and it's about time we send some people up there that not only have some common sense, not only share our Georgia values, but they're going up there for the right reasons, and that's to work with others to deliver results. That's what I intend to do for Evans County.
Dooley will face off against Congressman Mike Collins in next month's runoff.
3 minutes after 6 o'clock, it is Friday morning. We're taking a live look right now from our Savannah cam near the Talmadge Bridge. Storm Team 3 meteorologist Alyssa Carsey is in the Weather Center with our weather on the 3s. Good morning, Alyssa.
Hey, good morning, Kim. We're starting off the day with a partly to mostly cloudy sky, staying rain-free as of now. We do have that front that is starting to stall out across the southeast and across our area here locally, and that's going to bring in that higher chance of rain throughout the afternoon into this evening, where it is just that slightly higher chance compared to the hit or miss rain showers we have been tracking all week long so far. Temperature-wise, though, it's muggy out there still, back into the 70s. Temperatures in the low 80s by 1 o'clock, but our high temperatures today, thanks to that front sitting just to our south, bringing in a slightly more easterly wind, is allowing our high temperatures to be not nearly as hot as what we saw over the last few days. Just getting back mainly into the mid 80s at 85 degrees here in Savannah, a little bit better than 92 degrees, which we saw on Wednesday in Savannah, 85 today in Hampton, and 86 degrees in Beaufort. Now keep the umbrella around over the weekend as well, as we're still tracking that higher chance of rain throughout the day tomorrow. So coming up in just around 10 minutes, we'll time out those rain showers and talk about how temperatures continue to cool down for early next week.
Alyssa, thank you. New developments from Statesboro right now. Police say a man is in custody after a tip led officers to a disturbing discovery involving a missing woman and several fires at a local motel. The Statesboro Police Department says the case started Wednesday when investigators got an anonymous tip along with video showing a woman being forced into a vehicle on South Main Street. That led investigators to identify the owner as 34-year-old Xavier Evans, who lives in Burke County. Deputies checked his home and found a woman who told officers she had been kidnapped in Statesboro. During the investigation, detectives say Evans was also linked to 3 separate arson cases at the Super 8 motel on Jamison Avenue in Statesboro. Investigators believe the victim was staying at that motel at the time of the fires. Evans was booked into the Bullitt County Jail on charges including kidnapping, 3 counts of arson, and stalking.
Two young men have pleaded not guilty after being accused in the killing of a teenager. Marcus Thomas Jr. and Caesar Tompkins Jr. are both charged with malice murder, felony murder, and criminal attempt to commit armed robbery. Prosecutors say in September of last year, the two tried to rob 14-year-old Markel Bush and ended up shooting and killing him. U.S. Marshals later arrested Thomas. Caesar Tompkins turned himself in November. Happening now, a growing backlog at the Georgia Bureau of Investigation Crime Lab is impacting courtrooms across the state, including right here in Chatham County.
As WSAV's Sarah Smith reports, prosecutors say delays in testing evidence are slowing down cases.
I am frustrated. Frustrated doesn't quite capture it.
According to Chatham County District Attorney Shalina Jones, criminal court cases are being delayed by months, even years, due to a backlog at the GBI Crime Lab. Data shows there have been around 43 to almost 48,000 unworked cases exceeding 30 days in the past 9 months.
More and more, increasingly, we are finding that the state might have to ask for a continuance of a trial based on the fact that we haven't gotten the results back from the lab. If there's a backlog for the GBI, that means there's a backlog for our cases, which means that both victims and defendants and their lawyers are going to be dissatisfied because that means that their case has to move to another date.
Cases often get pushed back a full year, if not more. Criminal defense attorney Michael Schiavone says he's seen these impacts firsthand, and they could force a judge to grant a suspect bond.
It's frustrating for a criminal defense lawyer if your client's sitting in jail. So cases that take time generally work to the benefit of the person accused.
DA Jones says they're doing what they can to move cases along, but there's a simple solution.
I know that our state has more money in its coffers to dedicate to criminal justice, to improve the outcomes. I don't believe that you can both complain about what's not being done, but refuse to invest there.
That was Sarah Smith reporting. You can watch the DA's full interview on our website.
Now, we did reach out to the GBI for comment on this data. So far, we have not received an answer.
Developing now, Chatham County leaders are proposing a more than $1.1 billion budget for the 2027 fiscal year with a major focus on public safety, road projects, and community services. The proposed spending plan would keep the county's millage rate the same while adding dozens of new positions and millions of dollars in capital improvements. The budget adds 58 new positions across county government, including 23 new fire department jobs, behavioral health staff, more non-emergency call takers, and additional court and detention center employees. The plan also invests heavily in infrastructure and recreation projects. Under the newly approved SPLOST program, county leaders are proposing major road improvements for Quanco Road, Little Neck Road, Bush Road, and Ogeechee Road. The budget also includes money for drainage, sidewalks and trails, and a new indoor recreation facility. At Lake Mayor, $2 million is proposed for upgrades for the parking lot and recreation spaces. County commissioners will hold some public hearings next month before they take a final vote.
The Small Business Administration is offering low-interest disaster loans to Georgia businesses, nonprofits, renters, and homeowners affected by April's wildfires. Businesses and nonprofits can borrow up to $2 million for damaged property, while residents may qualify for up to $100,000 for personal belongings and up to $500,000 for home repairs. Applications are open now with the July 27th deadline for physical damage claims and March 1st, 2027 for economic injury applications.
Time is ticking and those tickets are going fast. Before we give away this year's St. Jude Dream Home, there are now less than 800 tickets available for your chance to win the home. We're in the home stretch. If you get that ticket now, you're eligible for the very last bonus prize as well. You could win 4 club level seats to a Bananas game at Grayson Stadium in September, but you have to get your ticket by Monday night to be eligible. The best part, when it's all said and done, your $100 donation makes a huge difference for the mission at St. Jude to provide life-saving care to children. The home that you could win is located in the Oakwood at New Hampstead development. It's valued at almost $600,000. To get your ticket, call 800-383-9844. Go to WSAV.com/dreamhome or scan the QR code right there on your screen. We're going to give away the house and all of those bonus prizes in just 4 days, next Tuesday here on WSAV.